আসসালামু আলাইকুম, শুভ সন্ধ্যা। এটিএন বাংলা ইউকের এখনকার আয়োজন এডুকেশন আমারে আপনাদেরকে স্বাগত। আমি সিরাজুল বাসির চৌধুরী আপনাদেরকে শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি। আমরা নতুন একটা টপিক নিয়ে এসেছি আপনার সাথে কথা বলার জন্য এক সপ্তাহ পর। নতুন টপিকটা এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিস। আমরা হলিডেতে বিশেষ করে স্কুল এবং কলেজে হলিডে কাটাচ্ছে হাফ টার্ম হলিডে, এবং এই হাফ টার্ম হলিডেতে আমরা একটা সুন্দর টপিক নিয়ে এসেছি কথা বলার জন্য আমাদের ইয়াং কয়েকজন গেস্টস যারা স্টুডেন্টস স্কুলে এবং কলেজে পড়ালেখা করতে তাদের সাথে কথা বলার জন্য। আমরা আশা করব আপনাদের যারা বাচ্চারা স্টুডেন্টরা আজকে হাফ টার্ম এই সপ্তাহে কাটাচ্ছে এবং বিভিন্ন বিষয় নিয়ে ব্যস্ত রয়েছে, পড়ালেখার ফাঁকে তারা বিভিন্ন হবিজ ইন্টারেস্ট এক্সপ্লোর করতেছে, এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিস করতেছে, ক্লাবে অ্যাটেন্ড করতেছে, বিভিন্ন জায়গায় বেড়াতে যাচ্ছে। আপনারা ফোন করে আপনাদের মন্তব্য শেয়ার করবেন। আমরা জানি পড়ালেখার ফাঁকে যে এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিস তাদের লার্নিংকে আরও ত্বরান্বিত করে, আরও এনহ্যান্স করে এবং কমপ্লিমেন্ট করে। আমরা আশা করব আমাদের স্টুডেন্টদের সাথে কথা বলবো ওরা কী করতেছে এবং কীভাবে তারা সময় কাটাচ্ছে এবং এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিস কতটুকু ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট স্টুডেন্টদের লাইফে এই বিষয় নিয়ে কথা বলবো। আসুন তাহলে পরিচিত হই আমার চারজন সম্মানিত অতিথিদের সাথে। অন মাই রাইট, রাফা আহমেদ অ্যান্ড হাফা আহমেদ। Rafa, assalamu alaikum and good evening, and Hafa Ahmed, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Good.
Both of you?
Okay.
Very good, and welcome to the program, and particularly thanks to your mom and dad today.
Yeah.
Particularly they brought you in here, and we're delighted to have you in the program.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. On my left, another student and who has been here in the program before, Rafi Mannan. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
I'm right.
And thank you very much for making your effort to come here
It's
today.
my pleasure.
Thank you. And on my far left, another beautiful student sitting here, very young, Luzan Shahid. Luzan, how are you? Assalamu alaikum. And welcome to the program, and thank you very much for your mom. Thank you very much to your mom, particularly bringing you in here. Your cousin will join later on. Yeah. So today we have chosen a particular topic: extracurricular activities. Rafi, you've been in the program before, and you are in the college now. Am I correct?
Yeah, second year.
Second year. Very good. So obviously you have half-term holiday as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's not much of a half time because I have a lot of work to do.
I understand that because you are kind of a mature student.
Yeah.
I know you are not yet,
Yeah.
but going to be soon.
Yeah, I'm applying for university.
University soon. Okay. How's your study going on?
It's quite stressful in A2 because of the content you have.
You are in second year now.
Second year.
So that's why there's a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, because of the different type of content you have, and as well as that, you have to do a lot of extra reading.
Right.
So it's a lot of reading.
But well, so busy you are, I know, and still you made your effort to come here. Really delighted. So our topic, particularly extracurricular activities. So do you think when you talk about hobbies, interests, extracurricular activities are important for a student like you or the student sitting here to in their life alongside their academic study? Do you think it's important?
It's definitely.
And why do you think it's important?
I think it's essential to show that you're not a one-dimensional person, and to have extracurricular activities with you shows that you're not just good at academics, and you're not just good at just one thing. It shows you're skilled in different things, as well as that. If you have extracurricular activities with the academics, it gives you time to relax. For me, example, in my college, we do one afternoon, we do just extracurricular activities, and that's like a freedom for us because we have a whole week of studying, and it's a great time to enjoy, make friends, and it's a time to relax your brain as well, and you can focus on different things, and I think that's very useful for yourself, for your health, as well as your mental abilities.
And do you think every student they should have some kind of activities alongside their study, academic study?
Oh yes, definitely. It's not just that extracurricular activities are something that's just you're gonna go play football and that's it. I mean, if you can show that if you enjoy something and you're giving it your best, anyone can see that. Your teacher would see it, and say you want to go to university and you put that down, the university would see that and they'll see you're a skilled person, and it will put you in a better position in life. So you might see it as a light thing, but it will really help you outside in the outside world.
But sometimes our parents might say, hang on, this person is very busy with football or something else, not doing much study, academically, but obviously that student is attending schools. Do you think our parents see these extracurricular activities in a very positive way?
I think there's a misconceptions between parents. I mean,
Some parents,
between some parents, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, they want the best for us, but they also need to understand that we do need time to relax and time to enjoy and pursue our hobbies. Academics are very, very important for us, and we know that. I think for myself, I know that, but to have something on the side, it just helps you grow as a person.
And also developing some kind of confidence as well at the same time?
Exactly, yeah. For example, in my secondary school, there was public speaking going on, and that's not academic, but I took part in it, and I saw my confidence grow a lot through that process.
Excellent. We'll talk more. Rafa. Okay. Which year are you in now this
I'm
year?
in year 8.
Year 8.
Yeah.
Goodness me. So you are in secondary school.
Yeah.
Right. So what is your best subject? The best one. I know you are doing lots of subjects. Which one is the best one?
That's hard. That's really hard. I can't say one.
Right.
But my best ones have got to be maths. Maths
Right.
is quite fun for me,
Right.
and art is quite a big hobby of mine. I love art.
Your hobby is art.
Yeah, I love art.
Very good. And maths also you really
Yeah,
like to explore
and I
that.
also like resistant materials, so like design tech and
Very good.
photography, like out of school.
So do you think you are very creative? Because in terms of what you are saying now, you are saying about art, you are saying, talking about a design.
Yeah.
And I know you are involved in music. I will talk about that as well. So you are more creative.
Yeah, I'm
are
quite
you?
an imaginative person. Yeah, I'm quite creative. I come up with a lot of ideas,
Right.
especially when it comes to designing work. I'm
Uh-huh.
quite I come up with like amazing ideas.
Do you enjoy that?
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
Right.
That's why it's my favorite subject.
Okay. Let's ask Hafa. Hafa,
Yeah.
are you, obviously you are twins. You are the same year.
Same, yeah.
Absolutely. So what about you then? So same as Rafa or something different?
I'm not such a creative person, but I'm more of the sporty side. So I play sports,
Ah.
football.
That can be another type of creativity
Yeah.
as well, isn't it?
And I like science because I'm quite curious about the world and stuff.
Fantastic.
Yep, and I like dance. I like maths. I like English. I like all
So
subjects.
there are
but-
similarities between
Yeah.
maths, both of your kind of
Yeah.
strongest area,
Yeah.
isn't it? So this is very
So, yeah.
good. So in school, what you said now, like hobbies and interests, we are talking about today extracurricular activities. Do you think when you study in secondary school, do you think it is very important to have something like that, like interest and hobbies as well as extracurricular activities like clubs or art or design technology? Do you think it's important?
Yeah, I think.
Why do you think it's important?
Because it gives you like a way to socialise with more people
Mhm.
and be happy. Because obviously, if you're just at home studying, not out there having fun, then you're not gonna be able to be happy, and you're not gonna concentrate, and you're gonna stress out. So I feel like it's quite good, and it gives you more transferable skills which you can take in to like jobs.
I like this word, transferable
transferable skills,
skills.
yeah.
Fantastic.
So like my art, my maths, it's not gonna just help me like in my job. It's gonna help me in like everyday life, like shopping, the money, the maths. It's gonna help. That's why I think.
Excellent. What do you think?
I think it is important because, like you said, it keeps you happy and you can show more skills and transferable skills, and it puts you in a better position, I think, because in my school, the more stuff you attend, the more like famous in a way you are in the school, and it puts you in a better position.
Particularly, everybody is studying there. Obviously,
Yeah.
maybe 1,000 students, and when they see someone is performing
Oh,
on the
yeah,
stage,
exactly,
like
yeah.
you lot, you do.
Yeah,
Oh, they can see.
she's got something.
Rafa and
Yeah,
Hafa,
Yeah,
they're
there's something
performing
special
there.
in them.
Something very special, and people
Special,
really
yeah.
admire that.
Yeah,
And also, not only that, you enjoy as well
Yeah,
at the same
yeah.
time,
that's why I
isn't
do
it?
it.
yeah.
We'll talk more about that. Lozane, which year are you in now this year?
I'm in year 6.
Year 6.
Yeah.
Good. So second year, you will be going to secondary school next year.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your study?
Yeah.
Okay. Which subject is the best subject for you?
Well, I like 2 subjects. It's maths and sports.
Right. Sports and maths. I can see that. We're going in that direction. Maths as well, like them. You like maths. Why do you like maths?
Because you can, like, I like solving word problems. It's like you can, it's like activities, like maths activities. like solving, and then it's kind of fun for me. I find
So
it
you,
fun.
you like to do some kind of investigation,
Yeah.
solving problems,
Yeah.
looking for things, very curious about that.
Yeah.
And what about sports? You said sports. What kind of sports do you do?
I love football and swimming.
Fantastic. So when you do football, do you play football in school?
Yeah.
You play football. Usually not many girls play football, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do you think a lot of your friends, they're girls, they do play football?
No.
Not many. Okay. More boys that play football.
Yeah.
Sometimes do you play with the boys as well?
Yeah.
Yes, of course you have to, because if there are not many players, girls girls are not playing, so you have to play with the boys. Yeah. So what do you think about, we're talking about the importance of extra thing like football, you mentioned, and maybe something else as well. Do you do anything else apart from alongside your study, like what you are doing?
I do dance, and
Excellent.
I also sing too, and I love
Wow.
to read books. I love to
Wow,
read.
so many things. So you read books, you dance, you sing, so many things. Do you think are all these important alongside your study?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's important? I know you are in primary school. It's a very big question. Rafi already answered what he thought. He's in the college, and Rafa and Hafa also answered what they thought. What do you think?
It's important because like if you're just studying, then it's like you need some time to play with your friends, and it's like if you go outside, then you can have some fresh air and exercise, and
Excellent.
like you can just have some free time with your friends, and it's like obviously you should do studies as well, but then you need to play outside too, like.
So when you are studying, obviously you need some kind of rest, some kind of relaxation, and going outside, playing football, and also physical exercise is very important. We'll talk more about that. Rafi, as you can see, not only you as a college student, primary student, secondary school student, they also think extracurricular activities, hobbies and interests to explore is very beneficial for them.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think in this country, I know particularly I'm talking about the British Bangladeshi I'm talking about, do you think we have enough facilities there for students or our children to do more extracurricular activities, going out, doing things? Do you think we have, and also do you do that?
Well,
I'm talking in general.
yeah. Well, I think in general facilities would come from two places. So from inside home, from outside and outside house. So inside your house, you need the support of your parents in whatever you want to do. And outside the house, you need the facilities as in equipment, as in places, and in spaces.
Right.
So I think the schools, secondary schools and primary schools are providing quite a few clubs and as well as equipment and stuff for the students to go explore their talents and explore their hobbies. And what's important is at home, parents are supportive to the passions that students have. I mean, the transferable skill is a key word here. People don't really think about it much, but they just think if someone's doing art, they're just painting something and that's just it. They don't really think about the thought process that goes on between that
And
creative
concept
thinking.
behind that.
Exactly. So it develops your mind in a different way. So the support is needed in both places, and I think there are facilities available. It's just that whether they're broadcasted properly, that's the main issue.
This is the one thing. And also whether from home, whether you're allowed to join in.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
also whether you have encouragement from parents.
Exactly. I think some of the Bengali British household, they might think that a girl playing football with boys they might not like that, and they'll just basically stop that girl from pursuing something she might like. So it just provides more hurdles than you need, and you'd have enough hurdles in life anyway.
Yes, it is. But obviously someone also likes football. I'm talking about Luzain also mentioned about not only one thing, she likes other thing. I mean, there are not only a couple of areas, there are many areas to explore.
Yeah.
If someone is doing sports, maybe someone can do something else as well at the same time.
Yeah.
It may not be football, something else as well. I don't know whether it's a religious purpose or girls will not play football.
Yeah.
I mean, can be an issue with some parents. I don't know about everyone.
Yeah, well, obviously there are ethical and moral issues, but that's that's a different subject.
Subjects. Obviously, we
It's a
are going to
different
touch on that. But we are
Yeah.
talking about whether people enjoy doing this,
Yeah.
and that also complements the main learning as well.
I think it's important at a young age that you explore as many things as you can.
Excellent.
Because as you progress through life, your options get narrowed down.
Mhm.
So from primary, where you are doing 5, 6, 7 subjects,
Mhm.
secondary you do about 5 subjects,
Mhm.
and then college you do 3, and university you do 1. So your subjects and academics are getting narrowed down. So it's better. It's very important for you to explore yourself outside school, and as an extracurricular activities. Yeah.
That's very good. সুপ্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা কথা বলছি আজকের বিষয়টা হচ্ছে পড়ালেখার ফাঁকে যে বাচ্চারা হবিজ এবং ইন্টারেস্ট যেগুলা বাচ্চারা যেটা অনেক জিনিসে ভালো, আমরা কথা বলছি 4 জন স্টুডেন্টদের সাথে, তারা কেউ আর্ট পছন্দ করে, ম্যাথস পছন্দ করে, ফুটবল পছন্দ করে, এই যে স্পোর্টস ডান্সিং পছন্দ করে, যে এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটি তারা পড়ালেখার ফাঁকে যেটা করে সেটা পড়ালেখাকে কীরকম সেটা আরও উন্নত করে, এই ব্যাপার নিয়ে কথা বলছি। আপনাদের কোনো স্টুডেন্ট, আপনাদের কোনো বাচ্চারা যদি ফোন করে এবং আপনারা ফোন করে কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন করতে চান, আপনারা আপনাদের মতামত দিবেন এবং প্রশ্ন করবেন। ধন্যবাদ। হাফা রাফা, তোমরা তো খুব সুন্দর বাংলাও বলতে পারো, তাই না?
হ্যাঁ।
তাই না?
জি।
আমরা যদিও ইংরেজিতে কথা বলতেছি, তো বাংলা কোথায় শিখেছো তোমরা?
করে শিখছি আমি।
তাই?
হ্যাঁ, মা
তোমার
শেখাচ্ছে
সেই-
আমাকে।
জি।
তুমি বাংলা তো বলতে পারো, তাই না? আর তোমরা যে যে এই যে পারফরমেন্স, আমি কথা বলবো এখন কী কী জিনিসগুলো তোমরা করো। তুমি দুইজনই বলেছো, তুমি বলেছো, তুমি রাফাকে দিয়ে শুরু করি আমি। তোমরা বলেছো তুমি তো গানও করো
হ্যাঁ,
এবং তুমি ডান্সও করো।
হ্যাঁ, নাচ করি।
আচ্ছা, তো কী ধরনের গান তুমি করো?
সব ধরনের আমি গান করি।
আচ্ছা,
আমি
সেটা কি
লালন
বাংলা
গীতি গান করি।
লালন গীতি করো?
হ্যাঁ।
আরে বাবা,
আজকে লালন গীতি করবো আমরা একটা।
করবে?
হ্যাঁ।
আমরা শুনবো তাহলে।
জি।
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই শুনবো সেটা। আর তো সেটা তো অবশ্যই বাংলায়, তাই না?
হ্যাঁ।
ইংলিশ গানও করো?
Yeah, জি।
হ্যাঁ, তো ইংলিশে গান করো, বাংলা গান করো, কত স্কিলস, তাই না? পাশাপাশি তোমরা তো অনেক পারফরমেন্স করো, ওই যে স্টেজে যে পারফরমেন্স, যেটা ডান্স, যেটা। একটা কল নিয়ে আসি, কল নিয়ে এসে আবার কথা বলবো, ঠিক আছে? আসসালামু আলাইকুম দর্শক, পরিচয় দিয়ে কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন? হ্যালো।
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
Is this a studio?
ইয়েস প্লিজ, ইউ আর লাইভ অন এয়ার এটিএন বাংলা ইউকে। আপনার কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো
Assalamualaikum.
প্রশ্ন?
Very nice show, brother. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question to the youngsters?
প্লিজ গো অ্যাহেড।
Alhamdulillah. My question is, what do they see as a barrier or a challenge at the moment? Each of them individual, what is the main barrier that they see for them? Any barriers they see, and how? What is the barriers, and so and how do they feel that will be best challenged?
Thank you very much. This is a very good question, brother. Thank you very much. Rafi, what do you think?
For all the different age groups, inshallah. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you very much. Walaikum salam. This is a very good question, the barrier. What do you think? Is there any barrier when you try to explore something?
Well, barriers are quite a broad term because there are different types of barriers an individual might face. So there might be family issues,
Mhm.
but there also might be issues with work. So you have too much work, so you're not able to explore other stuff. I mean, that's the case with me right now. I'm not able to go play football as much as I want to because I have so much work to do. But
That
my
can be a
parents-
barrier because you are
Yeah.
under pressure of finishing your academic study.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a very individual thing. So to deal with it, you have to deal with it in an individual way. Even with parents, like if you can see your children are struggling in some ways, you have to deal with them in an individual way, not just follow other people's examples.
Absolutely.
You should understand your child and
So the barrier
behave
can
in
be
that
different
way.
types, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's very good. We take another call. Assalamu alaikum. শুভ সন্ধ্যা, আপনি লাইভ অন এয়ার এটিএন বাংলা ইউকে। পরিচয় দিয়ে কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন? হ্যালো। আপনার টেলিভিশনের ভলিউম কমিয়ে কথা বলুন প্লিজ।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহ। আমরা শুনছি। Who am I speaking to?
মোহাম্মদ।
Muhammad, do you have any comments or any question to the panel?
I just
Go ahead.
can I say something?
Yes, please, go ahead. কথা বলো।
What shall I say?
Well, would you like to ask any question? Are you a student, Muhammad? Hello?
I'm a student.
Yes. So do you have a question? Today we are talking about how you can explore your hobbies and interests and extracurricular activities. So do you have a question about this topic?
So in our hobbies,
Yes, please. Do you do anything? Do you do with your academic, alongside your academic study, do you do anything like, do you explore your hobbies and interests?
sorry?
Do you do anything? Do you do any sports? Do you do anything else apart from your study?
I'm in primary school.
Yes, please. But primary school, you can do lots of clubs. You can attend the clubs, football clubs, a lot of other clubs.
So I go to code club.
Excellent. You go to the club. Anything else do you do?
So I learn about math,
Mm-hmm.
literacy,
Yes.
big writing.
Yes, please. Good, good. But do you do any kind of things like, say, for example, people, students sometimes do sports, football, cricket, maybe some artwork,
I play football
football. That's very good. So, do you think it's important
and
to
hockey.
play football?
Football and hockey.
Very good. Well done. But thank you very much for your call, Muhammad. Really appreciate that. Thank you. I think this person also plays football and hockey as well. রাফা হাফা তোমাদেরকে আমরা জিজ্ঞেস করতেছিলাম এই যে ডান্সের ব্যাপারটা তোমরা তো পারফর্ম যখন করো
জি
আমি এই কথাই আসবো তোমরা চিন্তা করো আমি একটা কোয়েশ্চেন জিজ্ঞেস করছি লোজেনকে যে তোমরা যখন পারফর্ম করো তোমাদের কি অনুভূতি হয় কি ফিলিংস হয় সেটা নিয়ে আমি কথা বলবো এবং তোমরা কি স্কুলে পারফর্ম করো অ্যাজ ওয়েল ইন মেন স্ট্রিম স্কুল লিসেন সো ইন স্কুল ইন ইয়ার 6 you are going to secondary school next year. Obviously, you are under pressure this year, the SATs exam, maths, English, science, and lots of other subjects. So what extra other things you do in school when you are in school?
I go to clubs.
Yeah.
And normally after school, I just go to the park with my friends and.
So when you say clubs, what kind of clubs do you attend after school?
I go to football club.
Excellent.
And I go to this hobby club. It's like you can do what your favorite hobby over there. Like you can sew, you can cook and stuff.
Good. We'll talk more about that. We'll take a call and then we'll go to a break. Assalamu alaikum, শুভ সন্ধ্যা। পরিচয় দিয়ে কোনো মন্তব্য কোনো প্রশ্ন?
Hello.
হ্যালো, আমরা শুনছি আপনি কথা বলুন।
Is this hi Rafa?
Oh, hi, Riti.
hi
I really like the show so far,
oh thank you
Thank you.
and I'm really excited to hear you sing.
oh
Do
thank
you have
you
any questions or any comment? Any other comment?
No, I just wanted to say hi.
Okay, thank you very much for your call. Thank you very much.
Thanks, bye.
thank you
সুপ্রিয় দর্শক প্রোগ্রামের এই পর্যায়ে আমরা একটা ছোট্ট বিরতি যাব বিরতির পর আবারও দেখা হচ্ছে আপনাদের সাথে আমাদের সাথেই থাকবেন সুপ্রিয় দর্শক বিরতির পর আবার এডুকেশন আওয়ারে আমরা কথা বলছি আমাদের আজকের টপিক এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিস বিশেষ করে হাফ টার্ম হলিডে চলছে বাচ্চারা হলিডেতে আছে স্টুডেন্টরা স্কুল কলেজের এবং আমরা নিয়ে এসেছি স্টুডেন্ট গেস্ট তাদের সাথে কথা বলার জন্য এবং তারা কীভাবে হলিডে কাটাচ্ছে পাশাপাশি পড়ালেখার ফাঁকে তারা আর ইন্টারেস্ট এবং হবিজ কি এক্সপ্লোর করতেছে বিষয় নিয়ে কথা বলছি আমার সাথে নতুন দুজন যোগ দিল দুজন স্টুডেন্ট আরএফিন হক আসসালামু আলাইকুম হাউ আর ইউ
Fine.
থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ ফর কামিং অ্যান্ড থ্যাঙ্কস টু ইয়োর মম এজ ওয়েল
Okay.
থ্যাংক ইউ অ্যান্ড অন মাই ফার রাইট Tanisha Hussain. Tanisha, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
How
assalam.
are you today?
I'm fine, thank
Thank you very much for coming. So, Arifin, which year are you in now?
You're right.
Year 8. You are in secondary school.
Yep.
How's your study going on?
Going well.
Very well.
Yep.
So, which one is your favorite subject?
Math.
Maths. I know you're always good in maths. What about other subjects, other areas?
Science mainly.
Mainly. So, science and maths. Okay. So, with your academic subjects, what else are you doing in school? Do you have any particular hobbies and interests?
I would say table tennis
Mm-hmm.
because when I do table tennis, my mind goes blank and it relieves me of all my stress when I'm
Wow.
of maths and science.
So, because you like maths and science, suddenly you are thinking of investigations and problem solving and
Yeah.
everything. And when you play table tennis,
Yeah, you just
kind of,
Free
you
your
can take a
mind.
sort of relaxing way. You can get rid of all the stress about maths and science. So, do you think it is important to explore like sports, as you said, table tennis or other areas?
yes, I think it's really important because when you're working,
Mm-hmm.
well, your mind you have to revise and your work is all about education.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get in stress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then when it comes to extracurriculum, you can free all your stress by playing like table tennis and football. That really helps. Because if you're always thinking about education, then
it's not really good, and then you get stressed, and then when you come to your exam, then you won't think right, and you might fail your exam.
Yes. So obviously academic study is the most important thing, but alongside we can explore
Yeah.
other areas. তানিশা,
Yeah.
তুমি তো বাংলাও বলতে পারো তাই না?
Huh?
ইংলিশও বলতে পারো।
Yeah.
ইংলিশে প্রথম বলি ফের বাংলায় বলি।
Okay.
Which year are you in now this year?
I'm in year 8.
Year 8.
Yeah.
Like RFN. Good. So which one is your best subject? The best subject.
I really don't have any favorite subject. I like all the subjects because I
Wow.
think all of them are like important.
Important.
And
Very good.
every subjects are fun. If I have to choose a favorite subject, then I think I'd go for science
Good.
because in my future I want to be a doctor, and I think science is going to help me very much.
Very good. So these are academic subjects, obviously science, maths, and English. All
Yeah.
these academic subjects. With the academic subject, do you do any other thing?
Yeah, I dance, sing, and
You
I
do
also
dancing, yeah.
yeah, and I
Good.
also do drama.
Drama.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So তুমি যে তুমি বাংলা কথা বলি,
হ্যাঁ।
ঠিক আছে, তুমি যে বললা ডান্স করো বা ড্রামা করো, ডান্স কি এগুলা ওই যে বাঙালি গানের সাথে ডান্স করতে পারো তুমি?
আমি বাংলা আর ইংলিশ দুটোই করতে পারি।
ভেরি গুড, ভেরি গুড। তো বাংলাদেশ থেকে তুমি কবে আসছো?
প্রবাবলি আমি জুনে এসেছি, জুনের এন্ডের দিকে।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা। তোমার কাছে কেমন লাগে এই দেশে বিশেষ করে?
It's okay.
It's okay. Oh, what about when you say drama? What kind of drama do you do?
In my school, I go to after school drama club.
Mhm.
So there we do a drama of Rosie's story. We read books, and the books we read, on that we do a drama.
Excellent. So, not now, I'm not saying it now straight on the spot. If I ask you something to have a special dialogue from your drama script, do you think you can do that? I'm not asking you to do this. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Maybe I can ask you if you have time later on. Yes. Rafi, as you can see, all the students are saying the same thing. Arifin and Tanisha, they're also mentioning about they do extra other things, so that really enhance their learning and also helpful for their, the time. If they're stressed out about something, we do that. So how can what else we can do? I'm just asking you, I know you will be staying in this segment. What else we can do to encourage our students more and more to involve in at least some, do some other things alongside their study? Not only just reading books. Obviously reading books, they're the most important things, and there are many, many important things, but with the alongside study, something else, how do we encourage them more?
Well, what could happen is we can integrate the extracurricular stuff in the curriculum.
Mhm.
So right now what's going on is subjects such as art, sports are falling out of favor because they're seen as the soft subjects,
Right.
because they're not being used.
Even in the university, mainly.
Yeah, they're not.
Yes.
They're not those subjects that would give you the top
Ah.
jobs or top money. So they are.
It's a sad thing, isn't it?
It is.
Because £9,000 every year is spent for 4 years
Exactly.
learning about judo and karate. People will say, hang on, why my son or daughter would be going to do this?
Yeah, and students are getting discouraged from an early age as well
Right.
because of the effects that's going on in the higher education and
Right.
the employments. So as a result, I think the funding is going down as well.
Right.
So I think there should be a better implementation of extracurricular activities in school, and that could happen by giving a better priorities to those soft subjects.
Yes.
Even though soft is a very, it's not a good term to use for a subject that a student might
Yes.
find it very exciting.
Because some students are not academic, obviously.
Exactly, yeah.
So they may explore in other areas. Why not? Because you don't think everybody will be good in maths and English.
Yeah, exactly.
We are different people.
Exactly. Like a person might have different interests, such as they might want to be an artist, but because their schools or their schools or other environment discouraging them, they're not going to pursue that career,
Right.
and they will end up with something they don't like doing, and they won't be able to pursue it any further. The fact is that if you want to succeed, you have to do something you like.
Yes.
Well, that's what I think. And if you're not doing something you like, you just find it boring, and you won't be able to give it your best.
Yes, we'll take a call on that note. Assalamu alaikum, শুভ সন্ধ্যা, পরিচয় দিয়ে কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন?
Hello.
Hello, Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Amra shunchi. Would you like to speak to the panel? Television volume টা একদম কমিয়ে দিতে হবে. Turn your TV volume down, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. TV volume, can you please turn your TV volume down or off, just off, please.
Hello.
TV volume.
Hello, Lizanne.
Hello.
Listen, yeah, someone wants to talk to you.
Hello.
Please go ahead. Would you like to ask any question to listen?
Faiza.
Oh, hello, Faisa.
Go ahead. Would you like to ask listen anything?
I think that your dad know my dad, so maybe you could ask him if you know Mashal, because that's my dad's name, if you want to. And that's all, yeah. I just wanted to say hi to Lizanne.
Okay, thank you very much for your call. Did you hear what she said? Okay, is she your
I
friend?
like your program as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it, really, and thank you very much for your phone call. Thank you. Thank you. Luzan, I'll go to you now. I know you mentioned about you do sports, football, you do singing as well, and dancing, you mentioned, isn't it? So, why not because we are having a program during the half-term holiday, and we're talking about extracurricular activities, hobbies, and interests. So, would you like to sing a short song for us, please?
Okay.
It's possible?
Yeah.
Off you go, when you're ready.
Let it go.
Bit loudly,
Let it go.
sorry.
Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Turn my back and slam the door. The snow glows white on the mountain high, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like the swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn my back and slam the door. And here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let it go, let it go. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Thank you very much. Very good, Lizanne. I can see, you can sing really, and you got a fantastic, very sweet voice.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Arifin, what do you want to do in the future after secondary school?
Be a doctor, inshallah.
Be a doctor. That's why you are exploring science.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So how many science would you like to take in your GCSE exam?
Triple science.
Triple science, because you will take biology, chemistry, and physics both. But you need at least 2 sciences for your medicine. Yes?
Yeah.
Right. Have you been in Bangladesh?
Yes.
When? The last time you've been in Bangladesh?
2012 December.
Yes. What kind of thing you enjoy the best when you've been in Bangladesh 2 years ago?
I don't really know. The
But
heat?
any food? Any food you particularly you enjoyed?
No.
No? You can't remember. Anything else? Playing with someone. I know you talked about table tennis. Did you play table tennis there?
Yeah.
Yes.
bit.
So at least
But I wasn't really good back then.
why not? Maybe did you try with your cousin or someone
Yeah,
else?
my cousin. My
Your
brother.
cousin. Do they play as well?
Yeah.
Oh, very good, very good. In your school, do you have facilities to play tennis or any
Yeah.
clubs? Do you have any club after school?
Yeah.
What kind of clubs do you have?
Well, in my school, 3 to 4, it's a compulsory club.
So when it's a compulsory club, you have to join in.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So any clubs relating to hobbies and interests?
Yeah.
What kind of?
Table tennis, football, there's many things that you could go in my school.
Right.
Because my school encourages people to do what they want
Right.
and then find their talent, because they believe everyone is unique and they have their own talent,
Hmm.
which helps them in their life.
So do you think a lot of children, British Bangladeshi, particularly students like you, Do they choose lots of clubs to go to?
Yeah, they try.
So how many clubs do you go to?
3.
3 clubs. Very good. Which ones are they?
Table tennis, football, basketball.
Very good. So you're doing basketball. So all 3 are sports, isn't it? And I can see you already mentioned that you are enjoying that. Tanisha,
Yeah.
so in your school, do you have clubs as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of clubs? Do you join in any clubs?
Yeah.
What club did you
I go
join
to
in?
2 clubs. One is music club and guitar club.
Mhm.
And another is drama club. I think I'm gonna join that.
Right. As you do drama.
Yeah.
So would you like to have a dialogue from drama that you have been practicing?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
When you're ready.
Okay.
I know you'll be singing as well at the same time. We'd like to hear from you
Okay.
few verses, but maybe for drama, maybe we can give you a few seconds to think, and maybe you can. I know it's not a stage, but at least we would like to see.
Okay. Ma, would you please look at him? Isn't he beautiful? Ma, please look at him. Ma, would you look at him once, please?
This is very good. Rafi, second year, I haven't asked you this question. So, university, what subjects are you going to explore, or discipline you are going to choose?
I'm choosing geography degree for my undergraduate.
Geography.
Yeah.
Why is particularly geography you have chosen?
Well, geography is probably the most varied skill subject you can do. So it gives you the skills, different types of skills, and it's not a one-dimensional subject, in my opinion. Plus, you get to learn about a lot of stuff, such as economics, environment, cultures, and it just broadens your horizon. That's what I got just from doing A level and GCSE, and I know I'll get much more from my degree, and hopefully after my degree I might do a low conversion, see how it goes.
So, okay, so that's why your particular chosen area is geography, and you're talking about the different. Geography is a huge thing, isn't it? It's a big.
It's a massive thing, yeah. There's a lot of aspect to it that you can explore, and it's just like very interesting. I find it very interesting.
Right. This is very good.
Yeah.
Obviously, once you finish your second year, then you will know. And do you have a particular university in your mind?
Yeah, I would love to go to UCL, but obviously they have to choose me first.
Well, you can have conditional offer, something like
Yeah,
that, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
And then
definitely.
obviously you can meet the conditional offer, and then you can go to.
Yeah.
But are you ready for? Do you support as a government like a £9,000 fees for 4 years or 3 years? And a couple of years back, it was like just like £3,000.
Do I support it? No, I definitely don't support it. I think it's very unfair. I mean, 10 years ago, people didn't pay for university.
Yeah,
Now-
they used to get grant and fees and everything
Yeah.
being paid.
And now I'm going to be out of university with almost 30 grand debt, which it really isn't fair. But I do understand that the current economy, that you have to weigh up with it. And obviously, you do get grants and stuff, and you don't have to pay the money back unless you're earning above £29,000 a year. I understand that, but I still think it's very unfair on students because, well, even for myself, it's just impossible for me to, get that kind of money out. So I'll definitely be in debt when I come out uni, and I don't see how that's fair.
I think hopefully, because you have to pay this debt once you borrow from them, isn't it? 9,000 over many few years.
Well, the government doesn't want to call it a debt. They think it's a service, but
But how can you say it's service? You have to pay it back.
Yeah, well, that's how they want to term it. So I don't know. You have to ask Michael Gove, but actually,
He's
Michael Gove is not there
someone else
anymore.
now. Someone else now.
Yeah.
That's very good. Arifin, do you think we have enough encouragement from parents or from British Bangladeshi community, maybe cousin, maybe granddad or grandmom, to do more sports or more activities like clubs? Do you think we have
Well,
enough?
my parents, they always encourage me to do things, but other parents, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, you can think about your friends maybe. I'm not saying particular person you mentioned, but what is general sort of trend? Do you think in your school many students joining the clubs or just limited students?
And yeah, lots of people join the clubs.
Right. So this is very good sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about going to like places like Idea Store, exploring? But there are a lot of events going on because I have got it's a half-term holiday going on. Say free children's activities October half-term at Ragged School Museum. As you can see, 29th and 30th. Today is 29th, or is gone. Tomorrow is activity. Spooky family fun and games. So as you can see, you can drop in there. There's a free session going on in Tower Hamlets, and I think Ragged School Museum is not far from here. Do you know that? It's in near Ben Johnson Stepney Hill, isn't it?
Yes.
So this is very good activity going on. At the same time, the holiday clubs going on 27th of October to 31st. There are so many things like football. I just mentioned football, dance mats, athletics, swimming, gymnastics, table tennis, pool, lot of things, like badminton, basketball games, and you can drop in there, and very minimum money they charge for this, like £3, and you can do, it's a Mile and Leisure Center stadium there. So a lot of things going on. Finally, I can see other thing going on like 31st. I think this is Halloween stuff, children's party. So Halloween is the next week or this week.
On the
This
31st.
31st, yes, that's right. So I can see here other activities going on. So do you think we have enough facilities in Tower Hamlets?
Yeah, because as you can see, there are many things. Mile and Leisure Centre, there are very youth clubs,
Mhm.
idea stores. There are many places that students can go.
But we need to encourage our students to go
Yeah.
there as well, and the parents need to encourage their students to do that as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? What do you think? Looking at all these,
If
do you think your parents encourage you to go to clubs?
yeah,
She does.
Yeah.
So are you happy with that?
yeah.
Very good. I'm going to ask you, Tanisha. I know you already performed something, but I know you will mention about other thing as well. So
Yeah.
what other thing do you do?
Singing.
Singing. So would you like to sing a song for us?
Okay.
Yeah? Short one?
Yeah.
Very good. Off you go.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. I flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down. Oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. I flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Oh, oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh, oh, trouble, trouble, trouble.
It's very good. Because
Thank
lots
you.
of talents we have in our community, and you're exploring lots of different areas. Not only one thing, not only sports, different kind of sports, singing, dancing, drama. So many things to complement your academic study as well. Rafi, we'll be saying you goodbye in say about 5-10 minutes time, about 6 minutes time. But I'm going to ask you, how would you encourage? I know I asked this question again, and I will say goodbye to you as well. Encourage very quickly to parents and children to join in more in extracurricular activities alongside their academic.
For the children, it's very, very important that at a young age you explore as many things as you want, as you can, because you might think you like something and you don't like something,
Right.
but unless you tried it, you wouldn't know whether you like it or not. And for the parents, as you can see around this table, there's a lot of talent going on, and that's the same with in the borough, same within the country. But in the household, it's very important that you nurture this talent by giving the appropriate support and not just leading them in a certain way. You should take the opinion of the children
And try to help them.
and then try to help them in the best way
That's very
possible.
good. Luzain, would you like to say anything to the students, those that are watching program, to encourage them more to do extracurricular activities like explore hobbies and interests? What would you like to say?
That just don't sit in your house and just watch TV and stuff. Just go out and just explore and explore things outside and play with your friends and have some fresh air.
So Rafi, Manan, thank you very much for coming and giving your valuable comments about extracurricular activity. Really appreciated. And Luzain as well. Thank you very much for coming, and particular thanks to your mom as well. সুপ্রিয় দর্শক, প্রোগ্রামে এই পর্যায়ে আমাদেরকে একটা বিরতি যেতে হবে। বিরতির পর আবারও দেখা হচ্ছে, আমাদের সাথেই থাকবেন। সুপ্রিয় দর্শক, বিরতির পর আবার এডুকেশন আওয়ারে আমরা কথা বলছি আমাদের আজকের টপিক এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিস বিষয় নিয়ে। আপনারা জানেন হাফ টার্ম হলিডে চলছে, আমাদের স্টুডেন্টরা, ইয়াং স্টুডেন্টরা বাসায়, স্কুল হলিডে, কলেজ হলিডে। এই এক সপ্তাহের ফাঁকে বাচ্চারা কী করতেছে এবং তারা পড়ালেখার ফাঁকে কীরকম তাদের হবিজ এবং ইন্টারেস্টসকে কীরকম এক্সপ্লোর করতেছে এবং এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিস বাচ্চারা যারা করে, বিভিন্ন স্পোর্টস বলেন, সিঙ্গিং বলেন, ড্রামা বলেন, আর্ট বলেন, তাদের পড়ালেখাতে কীরকম সাহায্য হচ্ছে, এই বিষয় নিয়ে আমরা কথা বলছি। আমার সাথে আবার জয়েন করলো হাফা এবং রাফা। হাফা অ্যান্ড রাফা। রাফা, before going to the first break, I asked you a question and we didn't have a chance to get the answer back from you, both of you. So when you perform
Yes.
on the stage,
Dance.
think about this dance particularly, both
yeah,
of you.
yeah.
In your school, in the mainstream school where you live, I know not many Bangladeshi students there.
Oh no.
So mainly non-Bangladeshi students.
Yeah.
So obviously they watch your program, your teachers watch the program. So how did you feel or how do you feel when you perform? And do they ask any question about your culture, about your dance and songs?
Obviously, when I perform on the stage, I'm going to be honest, like I feel like I'm representing my Bangladesh. I
Very good.
feel like I'm doing right for my culture and I'm digging to the roots of my culture.
Excellent.
And obviously, like they're going to ask me questions, and most of my friends, everyone, they're quite fascinated by our dancing, the culture. There's obviously different cultures like Indian culture, African culture, and the Bangladeshi culture. Just fascinate like most people in our school because like you said, there's not that many Bengalis in our community, and our school does give like facilities for different cultures. And in our dance is one of my favourite subjects. They in the last term they did Bollywood and they did Bharatanatyam. So
Wow.
yeah, so like they give a lot of facilities and the extracurricular. So they give that, and my friends, I always tell them watch my programs. A few of my friends are watching this today, but they think it's amazing. They're always supporting me, and that's what I love. So
Excellent. What do you think? This maybe same question to you as well.
yeah, we've got different programs. Like we've got Bangladeshi, and then you've got the ones in school. Well, when I go out, like normally, I do feel like I'm representing the country, like I said. But in school, I like showing like the culture, and I think everybody should know about different cultures. And yeah, the school does like supply us like different like types of dancing. So we're doing rock and roll, then we did like Bollywood, then we did like African, and stuff like that. So I feel quite like, well, say if I'm stressing out, my mum said, oh, come practice dance, whatever. I do forget all about it because I'm concentrating on the dance moves. So yeah.
Very good. On that note, I will take a call now.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. শুভ সন্ধ্যা। পরিচয় দিয়ে কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন?
Hello?
হ্যালো।
Yes, can you hear me?
জি, আমরা শুনছি, আপনি কথা বলুন, প্লিজ গো অ্যাহেড।
Yes, no, I'd like to congratulate all your audience, guests.
Thank you very much.
Brave in coming and talking to you.
Absolutely.
I admire their braveness and their honesty, the way they're talking about. They're an example for our next generation or the present generation growing up.
Excellent.
And it's a very good topic that you're discussing, extracurricular activities. This is something that our community shies away mainly. This is something we do not kind of embrace wholeheartedly. So I think you should talk more lengthy on this subject later on again. Unless we expose our children to these extracurricular activities in half term and other holiday terms, then they don't have any outside knowledge or they don't mix with other people.
Absolutely.
You see where I'm coming from? There are so many activities, even the free activities provided by local authorities, and yet our people are shy or either lazy, not taking our children into those sports centers or activities. Even summertime, there are so many clubs and art classes and so many, and yet it pains me it saddens me that we are not represented in those clubs and sports activities.
I agree with you, brother, and thank you very much for a fantastic encouraging call, because we British Bangladeshi, we need to take advantage of that, all the facilities like in the mainstream. Thank you very much.
Also, okay, if you allow me, can I just ask one more thing?
Please, go ahead.
Yes. Also, I'd like to encourage our youngsters, young children, that they should do health-based degrees when they enter university, because there is an acute shortage of health professionals from our community. And as you know, we are an expanding group of people who we are forever rising. I mean, in population we are rising. And we hear stories of our parents, our sisters and aunties having stories from hospitals, like nurses did this, nurses did that, hospital staff this. And yet we're not determined enough to send any of our children into that particular health profession. So is that something also you can encourage, or maybe have another show later on in the year, or maybe this year?
Thank you very much. Maybe you can leave your telephone number to our control room. It would be appreciated. I can get in touch with some more ideas. Thank you very much. Appreciate it for your call.
Okay, thanks. And I said this having pushed, not pushed, having encouraged both of my children into health professions. So that's why I want to share my background and expertise as well.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
For a very encouraging call. Did you hear the gentleman was talking about how we need to encourage. So what else you are doing during half-term holiday, particularly half-term holiday, Arifin? I know we are here and there about going to visit places as well. I mean, just simply as a family, do you have siblings? Obviously you have siblings, so what else you are doing?
Well, I'm trying to help my siblings, like,
do you do
get
that
out.
always?
Yeah, sometimes. Trying to get out and find their talent. Because my brother, I don't know, I want him to find his talent, but he doesn't know really, I'm not sure what it is right now.
Okay, so obviously sometimes they think what they want to do, maybe they need some kind of guidance as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So very good. Tanisha?
Yeah.
আচ্ছা, তোমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করে একটা কল নিয়ে আসি, এরপর তোমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করবো যে বাংলাদেশ এবং এখানে কি ব্যবধানটা আছে এই যে এক্সট্রা জিনিসের মধ্যে, তুমি চিন্তা করবো, এটা আমি তোমাকে কোয়েশ্চেন করবো। আসসালামু আলাইকুম দর্শক, পরিচয় দিয়ে কোনো মন্তব্য, কোনো প্রশ্ন?
Hello?
হ্যালো।
Hi. So I'd just like to phone in to say that I've been watching the show, and I think it's really great that you're talking about extracurricular, things that us kids can absorb ourselves in. I just want to say that I just finished my GCSE, so I'm in year 12 now, and while doing my GCSEs, of course, like, we were studying and stuff, but most of my friends were really into their technology or their phone, or things that kept you distracted from study, which I guess in a way it's good, but most of those distractions were digital and not enough freedom outside. So they didn't really want to join any clubs or youth groups or things that really sparked their interest. So I just wanted to encourage everyone to to carry on pursuing their hobbies. Like, I personally like to do drama, write music. So I kept myself busy with that. So I think that kids, other than the technology, they should keep themselves preoccupied with physical hobbies, things that are to do with interacting with people. So just want to say that carry on doing that, and
excellent encouraging call. Excellent.
People's examples, and just be getting inspired.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's it. So keep on going how you're doing. So bye.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. What do you think about this caller?
Yeah, definitely.
I agree with you. What do you too?
Yes, I agree.
The caller is encouraging you to carry on with all the great works you have been doing alongside your study. So we have lots of callers watching. Lots of people are watching the program, and also they're encouraging you to do that. Tanisha, বাংলাদেশে যখন তুমি ছিলা, বাংলাদেশে যে অনেকগুলো হচ্ছে স্পোর্টস বা যে জিনিসগুলো লোকজন করতেছে এই দেশে কি মনে করো ফ্যাসিলিটিসটা আরো বেশি না কম?
আমার মনে হয় এখানে আরো বেশি
আছে।
আর আমি একটা জিনিস বলতে চাচ্ছি যে বাংলাদেশে পিপলরা অনেক পছন্দ করে এরকম বাইরে গিয়ে খেলতে অ্যান্ড স্টাফ লাইক দ্যাট, বাট এখানে মোস্ট অফ দ্য কিডস আমি নোটিস করেছি সারাক্ষণ ওদের ইলেকট্রনিক ডিভাইসে থাকে।
একটা প্রবলেম, ইলেকট্রনিক ডিভাইস সবসময় থাকে, একটু কম করতে হবে ইলেকট্রনিক ডিভাইসগুলো, তাই না?
Well,
I mean, obviously they like that.
I'm one of the persons too, so
what do you think? You should limit your time then.
Yeah.
So I can give a good tip.
I think we should not use electronic device the whole day long. And we could half time we could use electronic devices, and then half time we could just go out and play.
Absolutely. So you have to balance out.
Yeah.
You can't do only one thing and concentrate on one thing.
Yeah.
So make sure when you give a tip, maybe you can give a good tip to other people. I will ask you this question. Hafa and Rafa.
Yeah.
তোমরা তো অনেক কিছু করো, এই যে বাঙালি কালচার, বাঙালি ডান্স, এইগুলো করো কেন? এগুলো দরকারটা কি দেশে, ব্রিটিশ বাংলাদেশে কি দরকার আছে মনে করো তুমি?
I feel like it's needed.
I know you mentioned about you want to hold the culture.
Yeah.
Is it important
Yeah,
for our
because
students?
it's
For
our
our
roots.
Our
It's
roots.
Yeah, and that's the Bengali culture, and we are Bengali, so we should
Right.
be proud to show
Proud
that.
of.
Yeah.
Absolutely, your identity.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Right.
So, what else do you do? I know you do. You mentioned about dancing. You mentioned about singing. What else do you do? Figa?
Me, I do quite a lot of things. Like I said, our school gives a lot of facilities, and I start of secondary, I started doing African drumming. So I sort of went into a different culture. Then I've always liked guitar, so now I play guitar. I do debating club, and one of my favourite subjects, I didn't mention earlier, but that's RS, like religious studies. The reason I like it is because I get to give away my opinion, and you're not right or wrong, you can just give your opinion, nothing's wrong. And that's what debating club's about, like fighting your opinions and making sure you get the right side. That's the kind of things I do. And obviously, like, our school gives loads of flyers, like if we want to go into a club, they'll take us to a show, and then we'll do the show, get trophies, and that's how I sort of build up my dancing and singing.
Excellent. What about Hafa?
Well, me and Rafa, we are quite curious about the world, like we said, so we like travelling and photography, and because I'm quite interested in music, I play the piano, and I just really like playing the piano, and I play sports to keep me fit and healthy, so I play football, rounders, and most of the school sports.
Good. আমরা তো অনেক কথা বলছি, বাংলায় বলি একটু কথা এখন আবার,
জি।
যে আমরা তো হাফ টাইম হলিডেতে আমরা অনেক কিছু নিয়ে কথা বলতেছি। আমরা এর আগে তানিশার গান শুনছি, লেজেন্ডের গান শুনছি, ড্রামার একটা ডায়লগ শুনছি। তো এখন তোমাদের কাছ থেকে আমরা কি আশা করতে পারি?
আমরা
আমাদের জন্য
একটা
কি উপহার
ডায়লগ
দিবে?
সঙ্গীত, গান সঙ্গীত।
সঙ্গীত।
হ্যাঁ।
যখন তোমরা রেডি তাহলে শুরু করো, সুন্দর করে আমরা শুনবো,
জি।
একদম মনোযোগ দিয়ে।
জি। তিন পাগলে হলো মেলা নদী এসে, তিন পাগলে হলো মেলা নদী এসে, ওরে মন নদী এসে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে। একটা পাগলামি করে যাতে এসে ও যাতে রে দৌড়ে গিয়ে, একটা পাগলামি করে যাতে এসে ও যাতে রে দৌড়ে গিয়ে, আবার হরি বলে পড়ছে ধুলে ধুলোর মাঝে, আবার হরি বলে পড়ছে ধুলে ধুলোর মাঝে, ওরে মন ধুলোর মাঝে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে। একটা নারকোলের মালা, তাতে জল তুলা ফেলা গরম কষে, একটা নারকোলের মালা, তাতে জল তুলা ফেলা গরম কষে, পাগলের সঙ্গে চাপে পাগল হবে বুঝবি শেষে, পাগলের সঙ্গে চাপে পাগল হবে বুঝবি শেষে, ওরে মন বুঝবি শেষে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে, তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে। পাগলের নামটি এমন, বলিতে ফকির লালন বই তোর আসে, পাগলের নামটি এমন, বলিতে ফকির লালন বই তোরা সে চৈতিনিতে ওদয় পাগল নাম ধরে সে চৈতিনিতে ওদয় পাগল নাম ধরে সে ওরে মোর নাম ধরে সে তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে তিন পাগলের হলো মেলা নদী এসে তিন পাগলের হলো মেলা নদী এসে ওরে মোর নদী এসে তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে তোরা কেউ যাসনি ও পাগলের কাছে
ওয়াও লালন গীতি তাই না very talented very nice thank you very we really enjoyed that
Thank you.
what do you think
I think they sang really good. I really loved their song.
and do you know this is a Bengali song
Yeah.
লালন গীতি তুমি তো বাংলাদেশি গুলো শুনেছো তাই না
হ্যাঁ
তুমি কি বাংলা গান শোনো
হ্যাঁ
বাংলা গান শোনো কি ধরনের গান শোনো বাংলা
আমি really সবার গান শুনি না আমি just
এনিওয়ে
yeah.
এটা তুমি শোনো বাংলা গান শোনো তাই না
yeah.
তুমি শোনো আচ্ছা তুমি এই যে তুমি এখন পড়তেছো ইয়ার 8 এ তুমি ভবিষ্যতে কি করতে চাও ইন দ্য ফিউচার হোয়াট ডু ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু ডু ইন দ্য ফিউচার
I want to be a doctor.
you want to be a doctor
Yeah.
so do you know that you have to study science
Yeah.
so do you enjoy doing science
Yeah.
are you good in science as well I believe so you
yeah.
are because you have the aspiration to study science and become a doctor yeah so what else will you be doing during this half term holiday any idea
Really didn't plan anything,
Okay.
but I think I'm gonna do something interesting.
Interesting, yes. So when you mentioned about the clubs in your school, do you think a lot of students, particularly those are British Bangladeshi students, do you have many British Bangladeshi students in your school?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they go to clubs? Lots of them?
As I noticed, only 2-3 persons are Bengali in the clubs. Most of them are British persons and English persons.
Okay. All right, that's very good. হাফাইম এন্ড রাফা আমরা তো গান শুনলাম আমরা প্রোগ্রামের একদম শেষ পর্যায়ে তো তোমার কাছে প্রথমে আমি আশা করবো এবং এরপর তোমার কাছে যাবো আমি রাফা প্রথমে যারা এই যে প্রোগ্রাম দেখতেছে স্টুডেন্টরা এই যে পড়ালেখার ফাঁকে যে অন্য কাজ হাউ ডু এনকারেজ স্টুডেন্টস to do more of extracurricular activities and explore hobbies and interests alongside their academic study what would you say to the students or a parent those are watching the program today
obviously there's different types of parents who like want their children to do specific things but mainly for the youngsters and the children out there I think you should do it like go for it like I'm not saying a specific like how I do dance because that's my talent that's what I like to do if you like to do art if you like to do you know science football like go for it go outside it's going to release your stress if you feel like you're revising and you keep piling your work up you're going to start to stress out and then your metabolism is going to go down and then when you do your tests you're going to forget everything you're going to blank out and you're not going to do well and that's why you need to go out and socialize more have more friends like go to as many clubs as you can like I know it sounds stupid like everyone says it but you're going to get the most opportunities now because when you're older you're not going to get these opportunities you're going to be down to one subject
absolutely
so that's why try and do as much as you can
good
and try not to stress out try to it's a cruel world but it's cool you know
very good tips what about Rafa, what would you say
well I think that because you're quite young you think that you can't explore as much thing and you're quite stressing at the moment but there will be much more barriers when you get older so I think you should explore everything now because
whatever you can
well yeah you can
whatever is
you
possible.
can yeah
that's good
so like whenever say you're in school and like a new fly came out join this club go for it because you might find that interesting and you might go that lane or yeah
thank you very much Arifin those students that are watching programs today or parents that how what kind of tips are you going to give to those students to encourage more to join in other activities
Tips I could give was don't hide behind the computer and electronics try and go for things and try to go for clubs because now at a young age you can try to go for things but when it's older you can't do many things you have to focus on one subject and you wouldn't know what to do when you're younger you can try many things And if you don't find something interesting, you don't have to do that. There's many things you can do in life.
Excellent. What are you going to say? The last thing, very quickly.
I think you should let your child do whatever they want, because some of the parents, they're like, no, you can't do this, it's not like good for your health and all this
Encourage
stuff.
something
Yeah,
good.
but some of the parents, they say like, no, you can't do this, but the child really wants to do it. I think the parents should let the child do whatever they want.
But sometimes they need some advice as well at the same time. Yeah?
Okay.
That's very good. Thank you very much. Tanisha, Hussein, thank you very much for coming. And Arifin, thank you very much. And Hafa and Rafa, thank you very much. And particularly thanks to your mom and dad as well.
Thank you.
And to your mom and your auntie. Thank you. সুপ্রিয় দর্শক, আমরা কথা বললাম, আমাদের আজকের বিষয় ছিল এক্সট্রা কারিকুলার অ্যাক্টিভিটিজ। পড়ালেখার ফাঁকে যে বাচ্চারা অন্য জিনিসগুলো এক্সপ্লোর করে, তারা এই যে অন্য বিষয়ের মাধ্যমে, হবিজ ইন্টারেস্টের মাধ্যমে বাচ্চাদের যে পড়ালেখার যে উপকৃত হতে পারে এবং সেটাতে তাদের লার্নিং আরও এনহ্যান্স হয়, ট্রান্সফারেবল স্কিল বাড়ে, এই বিষয়গুলো নিয়ে আমরা কথা বললাম। বাচ্চারা কনফিডেন্ট ফিল করে এই ব্যাপারে। তো আমাদের সাথে যে 6 জন গেস্ট ছিল, তারা কথা বললো, বিভিন্ন জিনিস নিয়ে কথা বললো এবং বিভিন্ন হবিজ এবং ইন্টারেস্ট নিয়ে কথা বললো। আমরা আশা করব আপনারা যারা ব্রিটিশ বাংলাদেশ স্টুডেন্ট যারা রয়েছে, আমাদের বাচ্চারা যারা রয়েছে, প্যারেন্টসরা, আপনারা এনকারেজ করেন বাচ্চাদেরকে হোয়ার এভার পসিবল টু এক্সপ্লোর সাম অফ দ্য গুড এলিমেন্টস লাইক দিস হোয়াট উই টকড অ্যাবাউট ডিউরিং দ্য সেশন। আপনাদের ফোন করার জন্য ধন্যবাদ। আগামী প্রোগ্রাম দেখার আমন্ত্রণ জানিয়ে আমরা বিদায় নিচ্ছি। ভালো থাকবেন, সুন্দর থাকবেন। আসসালামু আলাইকুম, শুভরাত্রি।